obviously not the result you guys wanted it, but I think take us through that last drive for you guys is where you tied the game, and just your thoughts on the Drake touchdown and the entire NFL kind of had a wild moment.
Yeah, long sustaining drives, tough drives, you know what I'm saying? But I think that's how we need to play, so respect the guys and how we went out there and fought. Drake making that impressive, long, sustained play was just impressive. So just proud of the guys, man. And like you said, we got to finish better, and that's what we want. But a good drive, encouraging drive, show us, who's playing hard and where we need to keep growing.
KB, tough week for you last week. You were very accountable. You see it get you going here today. After some of the catches, you're getting excited. First time I've seen that in a year.
Yeah.
You feel like I'm over the hump now.
Yeah.
Injury, ready to get going.
Yeah. Just playing, just playing free, and then trying to get that feel, but just trying to do the best for the team I can. You know what I mean? Anywhere I can be better. A lot of places I can be better. Those catches were good, but I look at things that probably go unseen that I can be a lot better. But feels good to get going, trying to help the team to be the best I can.
What kind of lift does it give the whole offense, Kendrick, when you have a quarterback who can make the kinds of plays that Drake was making?
Yeah, it's huge. Drake is just phenomenal. He keeps showing it week in and week out. And I'm just very proud of him. And we got to keep, being behind him, help blocking for him, catching the ball, running good routes, so that, we can get the full potential out of him. And but when you got somebody like that, it encourages you to go harder, and that's what we want as a unit, for everybody to give their best foot, because clearly he is.
What did you learn about Drake today, Kendrick?
Just he's resilient. He's always showed that, but that was different. That was different. I don't know how many people he may miss, but as a wideout on that play, I can run more. It was tough. That might have been the longest play I've ever been a part of, which was impressive, but we got to just keep working for him. He's looking for help. So Dre obviously made a great play. O-line kept playing, guys kept playing. But just personally, we got to keep running around. It was tough, and so it shows who we have back there, and it shows that we got to be better for him. We got to just be better for a group, or everybody as a group.
I mean, he ran for 95 yards on the day. It just seemed like you said had that scrambling ability. And tough to lose, yes, but how much does that excite you, or obviously the people back home, about what this kid might have?
Yeah, we got to just build. We have to build. He gives us a lot of potential to grow in. I think that's what's the greatest thing about Drake. He's doing things that you don't really see at a young age. So I'm very excited, and I want to be better for him. I think everybody understands in our offensive room that we have something in him that can make everybody better. He like I talked about, he has the aura to him. You just know that he's going to go out there and do his thing. He's going to play. He's not scared, and that's somebody you want to follow.
What can you guys do as a receiver room?
No, I'm just kidding.
As a group, just a couple penalties for you guys. Just to, what do you need to do moving forward to make sure that you have everything cleaned up? What do you need to?
Yeah, man, it's just taking advantage of the opportunities. Personally, I can play a lot better, and there's plays that I want back for sure. So, watching the film, that's what I'm going to evaluate on my own is the fade on the sideline. I'm getting washed to the sideline. These little things, I can have a better release. Drake's counting on me. You know what I'm saying? I almost put him in position to have a pick. Those plays can't happen. I have to be better with knowing what the defender's going to do, knowing how he wants to play, so switching things up. But just as a group, we got to just, understand those things. So when we go to practice, watching tape, knowing what the teams are trying to do at corner, at safety, and just giving ourselves the best chance to get open for him.
How much do you hate to lose?
Oh man, it's rough. It's rough. But today, you have to just keep your head up, and that's what I've been working on personally. Also, just keeping my head up. It's tough, but we learn a lot about ourselves. That's what losing does, and it teaches us what we need to work on. Where we're struggling. It's all easy when you're winning, and you running off to the sunset. But when it's getting dark, and we in the valley, we see who's really all those drives where we're gonna see who's really fighting and who wants to quit. And I think we learned a lot about ourselves today as a group. So we just gotta self-evaluate and know who we want to be individually so we can be better as a group. Thanks.
How do you balance, I guess, some of the good, but again, coming up short as far as the getting the win and getting out of here is concerned?
I think everybody will look at like just what happened in overtime and all that, but there's a lot of plays that, before that we need to be better on, and to not even put ourselves in that situation. So we've got to just look at ourselves. I feel like we keep saying it every week, and I'm proud of the way guys competed, all the way to the very end. But we just got to be better early on in the game so we don't put ourselves in that situation.
So you come out there after that catch attempt there, you're okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Just something minor. I'm good.
What did you think of Drake's ability to keep the play alive on the final play of regulation there?
Yeah, guy's special, man. Just the way he competes, the way he plays, the way he continues to fight. I'm excited to continue to go out there and play with him. He's very special, got a lot of talent. He's only going to continue to get better, learn from those situations, learn from those experiences. So, proud of him, proud of his fight. There's a lot to learn, and we're going to continue to build.
You thinking, go through your mind of that final play? I think he was under 12 seconds of running around in the back.
Yeah, unfortunately, I got to be better in that situation. I got knocked out barely, so I was dead on the play. But I honestly got a front row seat to it, and it was pretty special.
What does it do for the rest of the offense if Hunter know the quarterback is capable of making plays like that?
Yeah, it's a threat. It's a huge threat when you have a big-time running threat back there like that. He was able to make a lot of plays, obviously, with his legs today, and just tough. Get some of those gritty yards too, and just big-time plays when we needed them.
Your final question?
Running game, I know that's probably not the standard, that you guys want. Hard walking right in here out of the locker room, but what's your takeaway on that aspect?
I got to give a lot of credit to the Titans too. They got a really good front, some really, really stout, players there in the middle. So I couldn't tell you the details to it yet, but I got to give credit to them. They have some really, really good football players up there, so it's always tough to go against them. I guess.
Chris, just a thought on your day. You battled Ridley, obviously, and just the entire defense. What your thoughts were on the day?
Yeah, I feel like we didn't start fast, but we settled down. We settled down after that first drive, and I feel like we played good, pretty good team defense, but we didn't play good enough. So we gotta get back into it and get ready for next week.
It tripped you guys up a little bit with the heat to start the game?
I can't speak for them. For me, no. I'm from Dallas, so that was nothing. But I don't know about anybody for them. But
How much of a challenge was Ridley for you?
yeah, Ridley's a great receiver, a great competitor, smart, knows the game really well. So it was fun. It's always fun to, go up with those matchups, especially receivers that's done it for a long time. It was fun. It only gets me better.
Like they were able to make some yards on some of those in-breaking routes, Christian over the middle of the field. What was it that they were doing that allowed them to have some success with those?
Yeah, they obviously had that game plan coming in, and they were able to execute. They made some plays, we made some plays, but they came out with the win.
On a different note, what did you think of the Drake final play to get you guys to overtime?
Oh yeah, that's Drake. We nobody was surprised. Honestly, Drake does stuff like that all the time. He fought and did all he could. So proud of him, happy for him. But I know he's hurting. We're all hurting. But it's nice to see it and know he's hurting. But he's so hungry to get back to Foxborough, get to work and get better for himself.
What does it do for you guys as a defense with Drake and the plays he can make? Does it just allow you to feel like you're always in the game, no matter what it might say on the scoreboard?
Yeah, of course, but we believe it. I talk about this at the same time. We don't look at the scoreboard. We worry about going out there as a defense. Trying to get the ball back to Drake in the offense. So, regardless of the score, we have the same goal: get out the field as fast as we can and get the ball back to him.
What do you think it's going to take for you guys to get over that hump and to get the consistency that you're looking for? You know, especially like you talked about, you go to overtime and then they come down the field on you, things like that, the little parts of the game that you guys need to get better at in order to come out and start getting a winning streak going here.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of goes back to the first drive of the game. You know, overtime is look at it as a whole new game, basically. You know, we didn't start too fast in overtime. I mean, they drove down. You know, we always want to bend but don't break. But I mean, we as a defense just shouldn't have even let them get down there. You know, we got to be better at that. So yeah.
Rhamondre, obviously not the results you guys were looking for, but I think the whole league's talking about the 12-second play where Drake found you for the touchdown. What's going through your mind as you're looking to stay open, get open, and everything that came with that play?
Yeah, it was a super long play on the field. But yeah, we needed to score. It was no more time on the clock, so I just kept working. I think it was a DB on me. I kept just trying to work him and get open. And he threw me the ball.
What's your like mind going through your mind as you're watching Drake do what he does out there in those situations?
He's athletic, very athletic guy. He wants to win, and I wanted to win. The whole team wanted to win, but we didn't do that today.
You ever had a play like that? It felt like, excuse me, a bit of a Hail Mary, but it was only like 6 yards.
Right. No, personally, I never had a play like that, no.
The running game, Rhamondre, what's your sort of thought coming in here out of the game, like how you guys can get that up to the standard that you want to see it?
I don't know. I think that's above my pay grade in a way. Just let the coaching staff handle that.
I guess how frustrating is it?
It could get frustrating, especially when we're losing. I mean, if we were winning, I wouldn't be that frustrated. But just adding the two together, yeah, it's very frustrating.
Obviously, the effort's there. You guys showed that. What do you think it's going to take to get the consistency that you guys need in all three phases here? And do you feel close?
Yeah, I feel like, we all go out there and play hard. I don't think that's an issue. I respect everybody on the team for that, just going out there, just playing, their heart out in a way. So, I don't know, just more relentless. I don't know.
Your final question? Drake and the promise, that he brings the team. Do you feel that just with him that there's possibilities for a high upside?
Yeah, I'll say that. He's super hard worker, very competitive, and he wants to win football games. So yeah, I'll say that.
Last question. When you have a young quarterback like that, who seemingly has such a promising future, what message does that send not only to guys here, but do you think to other players around the league about the potential for Drake May and the Patriots down the road?
I don't know, bro. I really don't know. Yeah, great player though. I love Drake. He's doing his thing. Appreciate y'all.
Jahlani, let's just begin with again, you guys battled, but coming up a little bit short there.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. That's a tough one, and we're gonna fight to the end. And I'm proud of the guys for the effort, and I got nothing but faith for them. I got nothing but trust within the team, and we're gonna get it rolling. Yeah.
Jahlani, what do you think of Drake and that effort he had at the end of regulation to get the game into overtime?
Man, like I just said, I trust Drake in any decision that he makes. I ain't a quarterback, but one of the things I always preach is, we're always going to have his back, and we're going to have the offense's back. If they're struggling, it's on us as a defense and as a special team unit to, create a spark. We had moments, but it just didn't turn out our way.
Is it a group defense type things, when you need to stop the run? It seems like you coached that a couple weeks ago. The guys certainly went out there and fought. They kept fighting the entire game. What do you think it is that needs to get some stops when you need them?
We just got to continue to do our jobs, and our jobs isn't just the assignments. It's tackling, it's getting all 11 hats to the ball. It's a scary thing when you put on a film and you see 11 guys at the ball. I don't know if you guys saw the plays on special teams, whether it's punt or kickoff. The moments where we're in that returner's face, it's a scary thing, and that's something that we have to build and have like play to play on the defensive side. So
like I said, I got nothing but trust and faith in these guys, and we're gonna make sure we get it right.
What they do running the ball that was effective.
What did they do?
Yeah.
They just did their jobs. They did their jobs. We're all professionals here. We got to make sure that we're consistent and on defense we secure everything. We can't let those extended plays where quarterbacks are stepping up and running around, and myself included. We gotta run to the ball, secure our tackles, and then punish them. We gotta get the ball out. Yeah, but that was a team effort. Great communication by the safeties to get us right, and just got to be around the ball.
Same thing with the sign of complimentary football, which you guys are trying to do. That interception led to points, field goal. Marcus with the punt return leads to the the touchdown. So are you seeing those signs too of what you guys need to get to be at?
Yeah, and it's just stuff that we got to build. You felt it in the game where the momentum was shifting it both back and forth between us and the Titans, and they were the better team today. So.
Final question?
Yep. Appreciate it.